Warning, the following show will spoil the hell out of George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire books and the TV show A Game of Thrones. Also, you're probably going to find a fuck ton of bad language. The explicit tag is there for a reason.
Death and boobies, 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 death and boobies.
Welcome back to the Ironwood Network Book Club. I'm your host, Maester Ironwood. Here with me, as always, is Septa Ironwood. Septa,
Hi,
how you doing?
I'm doing good today.
Oh, we are officially socially distancing
Yes.
on your days off when you don't have to go to work.
Yes. Well, I work in an ER, so it's probably safer that way.
Yeah. All right. So we are here. We're recording. I'm drinking a Corona.
I got my good old soda.
Fuck that shit. We just spent all of the money at the store this afternoon.
Was it today?
Yeah, it was today.
Yeah. We organized the whole kitchen and make it all fit.
Moved the office around
Yep.
to a new room in the house.
Yep.
With more stuff for Sir Micah to play with.
Yes.
My new video camera came.
Yep. More work.
Rock on.
Yep.
All right. Septa,
Yes.
what are we here to talk about?
Jamie.
Jamie. I don't even know what number Jamie it is. Probably 2 or 3.
I think it's 3.
It's quite possible that it's 3.
Yeah, because I think the last one we did where he was standing vigil for his father.
Right, and that wasn't 2?
I think that one was 2.
Let's check the trusty website. It will tell us.
Is it updated?
Yeah.
Then it is trusty.
It's always updated with the most recent episodes when they come out, because that's where they come from. Jamie 3.
Oh, I called it.
All right, Jamie 3 it is. You gotta talk a little louder because I'm talking loud.
Is someone not plugged in?
Nope.
What's this go
We're
to?
all good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right.
Am I talking better?
Yeah, that should balance our voices out a little bit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Much better. All right. So, before I let Septa give us a
Hi.
synopsis of this chapter, which is fucking useless.
I could probably do it in 3 or 4 sentences.
I would assume less than that. It's another one of those chapters where nothing happened and we didn't learn anything new.
Yeah. There's like one thing I want to talk about.
Yeah, I don't even have that many.
Yeah.
Really don't, because I see why a lot of people say that this time through it, now that I'm actually talking about it, like when I read through A Feast for Crows on my own, I've read through it several times, and it doesn't seem this bad to me. But this
that's
time,
because you read more than one chapter at a time. This time
Right.
we're reading it one chapter at a time.
and I have
like,
to talk,
what-
I have to try to figure out
what
things to
happened?
talk about, and this book is not really good for that.
No.
The other 3 are amazing.
Yes.
The other 4 are amazing. This one is rough,
It is rough.
having to read through one chapter at a time and talk about.
Yes.
It reads very well when you're just reading it.
Yep.
But this is tough with this book. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how that goes. But before that, I have a haiku
All right.
from one shitty talk and right into another. What a great family.
Yeah. Perfect.
That sums up Jamie's day.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yep. All right. So, Septa, what the fuck happened in this chapter?
So Jamie has a rough goodbye with Sir Kevin and his cousin as they are taking Tywin's bones home, and they are heading to Derry.
Yes.
Then he goes to Cersei's chambers, and she's drunk.
Yep.
They find out that Bronn has named his bastard child Tyrion.
Yes.
Cersei gets mad at him again for only having one hand and kicks him out.
Yep.
And then he has some conversation with Sir Loras in the White Room.
Right, which doesn't really add anything to anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Jamie just says, like, the names of old Kingsguard members, and Sir Loras is like, yep, I know him. Okay, yep,
Yeah.
I know. Like, that's That's the whole conversation.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's deep dive into this and see if we can't push this for 15, 20 minutes because it's going to be short.
Yes.
I don't have much to talk about. So,
do you want me to talk? Because I'm sure I could find a way to bring it.
Yeah. So let's start
a
with
little
this whole. So this is the day when Tywin's bones are leaving King's Landing.
Yep. They're going home.
Yep. So let's talk about that scene because it's a big procession out the.
Yes. All the lords from the west have come to take him home.
Yep.
So they're all wearing their normal garb plus a crimson cape to mark who they're taking home.
Yep.
They've got the Silent Sisters. They've got 30 bowmen. They've got like 200 soldiers.
Knights.
Yep.
The whole 9
So
yards.
they've got a giant procession.
Yep.
And on the way to take him home, they're going to stop at Derry, where Sir Kevin and his son Lancel and their soldiers are going to
Stay.
stay so that Lancel can marry the widow of the man that died in the prologue.
Right, the whore.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Yep, so she can marry the guy. Yep. Okay. So that's So that's the whole thing. So the big part here is Kevin and Jaime not getting along, and not for anything Jaime did.
It's for what Cersei
has done. Yeah.
Yes.
Like we get a whole lot of like Jaime's inner monologue
On how stupid Cersei is.
while he's answering people's questions and talking to them.
Yes.
So like every time something is said, we'll get an inner monologue response from Jaime as well as what he says.
Yes, we'll get his internal response and then the verbal response.
Right.
Because every human has it, but for some reason, Jaime's chapters, we seem to have more of it. Because he's like sassier in his head than what actually
we get his
mouth.
actual statement and then his customer service statement.
Yes.
Is what we get from Jaime.
Absolutely.
So everything from Jaime is like, I should fucking kill you. Oh, have a great ride, Uncle.
Yes. Well, he doesn't. He even told Kevin, "Look, I don't have a problem with you, but Cersei does.
Yeah.
But I really think you need to stay and be the hand."
Yep.
And Kevin's like, "Well, Cersei kind of,
Cersei knows. Well, I will do that. Cersei knows how.
as long as she leaves, but she's not going to leave because she wants to reign,
Right. Yep.
and there's no stopping her."
Yeah.
Cersei put your two cousins, my nephews, in place, so now I can't really go home because there's really nothing for me to do.
Yep.
Your sisters basically fucked me over, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yep.
So you can tell her that the next time you're under bedchambers.
Yes. That's how Kevin decides to end their conversation.
Yep. And
with a mic
Jaime's
drop.
like, so Cersei was right about that.
He does know.
Yep.
Yep.
Jaime was hoping that Cersei had misunderstood or something and she had been overreacting. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Kevin knows.
Yeah, Uncle Kevin with the fucking mic drop.
Yeah.
Straight up mic drop at the end of their
I
conversation.
think Uncle Kevin's very happy to leave.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah.
Just go have things be a little simpler.
Yes.
In
a
Derry.
small
Yeah,
castle,
in Derry.
Yeah.
So.
Or
yeah.
Dari, whatever
It's pronounced Derry.
Is it?
Yeah. So, yes, I mean, that's how that conversation goes. That's really all there is to it. We don't learn a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah, no.
Again, it's them squabbling over things that we already know.
Yeah. And
So-
then he gets us, and then he says goodbye to Lancel, and Lancel tries to be courteous. Jaime says something sarcastic of, well, she's a widow, so maybe she'll show you her thing or two. And Lancel gets this look on his face.
I know how to treat a lady.
Yeah. But, and then Jaime thinks, well, maybe Cersei did fuck him, but I don't know why. But
Yeah,
maybe she did.
And we start seeing that in
Yeah.
Jaime. He's like, I don't see it, but I mean, I guess maybe, but I don't see why she would.
Yeah. Because this
it's
whole
like-
chapter, Jaime's got in his head going about how Tyrion said she was fucking Lancel and
The Kettle Blacks and possibly
and
Moonboy.
Moonboy for all he knows. Yep.
Yeah.
So that comes in a lot in this chapter.
Yeah, with basically every interaction, Jamie has that running through his head. Yeah. So after, go ahead.
Because there's something in every scenario that Jamie's in this chapter that makes him think of Cersei having sex with someone else.
Yep.
Because for some reason, Jaime can't get it through his thick skull that maybe Cersei's using sex to manipulate other people and not just him.
Right. Because she a whore.
Yeah. But that's what happens when you're brainwashed by someone you think you love.
Yes. Absolutely.
It's called gaslighting, right?
It would be, yes, gaslighting. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it would be a form of gaslighting. But anyway, so, I mean, that's how that conversation goes. Mm-hmm. There's really not a whole heck of a lot more to talk about with it.
Yeah. So Jaime heads back to the castle. He stops a bit to watch some knights in the King's Guard.
Training at jousting.
Yes.
Which he laments he can no longer do.
He wishes he could, but he can't because he's lost his good hand.
Yep. The hand you need.
Yes.
Because you have to have your shield in your left hand.
Because they don't have left-handed
there's no left-handed jousting.
Yeah.
Or you could do it, but you just get your ass kicked because you don't have a shield.
The way the shield has to be towards your opponent.
Or else it's useless.
Yes.
So.
Which is the left side.
Right.
So.
Yep. Absolutely. So after that, he heads up to Cersei's chambers.
Yep.
She is with that Taina woman.
Yep,
that she met at the wedding.
Maester Pycelle and King Tommen.
Yep.
And they're having a good old laugh.
Yes. Cersei's hammered.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
As always these days.
Jaime does make a point that Cersei, for all her bitching about how much King Robert was drunk.
Right.
Now seems to be more drunk than he ever was.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
On a constant basis.
Absolutely.
Hypocrite.
Yeah. Taina excuses herself.
Yep.
And asks if Cersei wants her to come back for dinner.
Yep.
And Cersei's like, of course I do.
Yeah. Fake.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But whatever.
And Cersei kicks Tommen and Maester Pycelle out after, they share with Jaime that Bronn's new bride has given birth to the bastard baby and named him Tyrion.
Yep. Which Cersei is not happy about.
No,
at
but
all.
I love the fact that Bronn did that.
Oh, hell yeah. That's totally a Bronn move.
Absolutely.
Totally a Bronn move.
I'm actually kind of really upset that Bronn is not in the books more. Because I did love him in the TV show. Not as much as you did.
Right.
But I would have appreciated him in the books more. But with Tyrion gone, I get that Bronn's not there.
Yeah. Because him and Jaime were never close.
No.
Whereas in the TV show, they played so well together.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, like Cersei would never allow Bronn being like a leader in their army.
Yes.
Along with Jaime.
Because he was one of Tyrion's
run
men.
Around the Riverlands.
Yep.
Yeah, so that would never fly in the books.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, so then Jaime and Cersei get to talking.
Yes.
About this and that and the other thing. Mm-hmm. Talk about Uncle Kevin a little bit.
Yeah. Cersei's pissed and said, well, my cousins will do just fine. And Jaime's like, in his head, he's like, you're not our father.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
You may think you are, but he was this and you're not.
Right.
He compares her to Wildfire.
Yeah, so he says, in Jaime's mind, he says, Cersei has always believed that she was Tywin with teats.
Yeah.
But Tywin was cold and calculating.
While she's passionate and fiery
like
about it.
Yeah, like an uncontained fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, she'll get news about something that doesn't go along with her plans and she'll just blow up like a volcano. Mm-hmm. So.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Oh, Cersei. Yeah, so, I mean, what more do they really talk about?
Somebody said something and Jaime said, I'm not going to be your hand
Yeah.
while you rule, because she's talking about her small council.
Right, yeah.
And he's like, you mean Tommen's, right? She's like, you know what the fuck I mean?
Yeah, it's the same conversation that we've had 14 times between different people because Cersei's a nutbag.
And she gets more and more heated every time it's mentioned.
Right.
So, of course, she gaslights him again. And it's like, I don't know why I loved you anyways. I can't stand looking at your stump. Get the fuck out of my room.
So he leaves.
Yep. He's like so over her shit. But, you know,
for him.
He's got work to do.
Yeah.
So he goes down to the white room. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the chamber.
Right, the one with the white book.
Yep. And Sir Loras comes in.
Yep.
And he likes picture books. He doesn't like to read. He likes picture books.
Renly had some picture books that would make the Septons go blind.
Yeah. So he liked Renly's Karma Sutra books.
Yeah, see, all I can think of is, remember when I made you watch Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Yes.
And there was the blind guy on the toilet?
Yeah.
And he had the Braille Playboy?
Yeah.
And he's like, feeling up the Braille Playboy. That's all I can think of was Sir Loras talking about.
That just made me think that Sir Loras was gay with Renly.
Okay.
So that's just another.
Gotcha. Okay. You don't think there was any girls in Renly's picture books?
I mean, they could definitely be girls in the picture books, but I think
they were trying them out themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Jaime, I guess, is like testing Sir Loras, see how much he actually knows about the Kingsguard, and starts naming off a bunch of commonly known Kingsguard.
And uncommon.
But he starts with the common ones,
right.
And Sir Loras is telling him who they are, telling Jaime who they are, saying, look, I know who you're talking about, and then Jaime starts rattling off more and more least common names.
Yeah.
And Sir Loras is starting to get jumbled.
Yeah.
And I think Jaime's trying to prove a point that there's always more to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And then
don't be a brash, arrogant little fuck.
And then the chapter literally ends with Jaime saying, you should learn, or I want to learn more about this guy. And I can't remember what his name was. And that's how the chapter ended. And I'm pissed that that's how the chapter ended. Because why the fuck would you end it with this sentence? Why is this important? Who is this guy? And I literally have no knowledge of this guy.
Maybe you'll have to break out the World Book and give it a read and see if you can find him.
Maybe I'll just go to the wiki of Ice and Fire.
That maybe you could do that as well.
But I didn't have time to do that before we got behind the microphones. But I was
I was
like looking at it, and I paused, and I was like, okay, well, next page, and it's like Cersei, and I'm like, no, I missed a page somewhere.
Let's let you do that tonight or tomorrow morning, and we will file that in as an addendum episode tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
On our YouTube channel. So we won't release it audio. We'll release it video.
Okay.
And you will enlighten us about what you find out about the night that Jaime mentions at the very end of the chapter.
Okay.
And we'll do a quick little recording about that. And we'll make it a video and we'll throw it up on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, we're going to use your brand new camera?
We could do that. So let's do that. So everybody listening, later on this afternoon at some point, I'll tweet out about it, and so will Septa. We'll tweet out about it. We're going to have a video on the YouTube channel where Septa is going to enlighten us on what she learns about this night of the Kingsguard that Jaime mentioned.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah, if I'm red-faced in the video, don't mind me. I hate being in front of the camera. I hate it.
Just be like randomly in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, that's fine. We got a blank wall right there.
Yeah, so. All right. So that's got that to look forward to in the afternoon, and then we'll be here Friday with Cersei, speaking of the devil.
Ugh.
Yep, more Friday, more Cersei. Seems like Fridays are almost always Cersei these days.
Yeah, I feel like
a Cersei Friday.
Every other freaking chapter at this
Yeah,
point.
seems like it. All right, so I don't have anything else to talk about in this chapter.
I have nothing else to talk about.
We do need to give it a title, if you've got anything in mind.
I had something when we were talking about it, and I've lost it.
Maybe because you're looking at your phone.
No, because we don't have any notebooks up here in the office yet, so I don't have anything to...
To jot down?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wrote fucking family.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Because it's the truth.
I had another one.
What was that?
That I thought was kind of cool, but I don't know. I thought it was cool. I wanted to go
I'm
with...
not going to know unless you tell it to me.
I wanted to go with the tie winds that bind.
The Tywins?
Yeah, the tie winds that bind. Because this is all about everybody reacting to Tywin's death.
Yeah, I like it.
The tie winds that bind?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As we said, next episode is Cersei. Mm-hmm. Let's see. That'll be on Friday.
Yep.
And then we'll be back next week, Tuesday, Friday, for the foreseeable future.
Yep.
Unless one of us gets too sick with the coronavirus that we can't record.
Currently, neither one of us are.
Yep, currently not. We think you've been exposed quite possibly, which means I've also been exposed quite possibly. And so far, so good.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I'm liking that.
Still staying quarantined.
Yeah, we're slow because even if we have been exposed, but we aren't showing any symptoms,
yeah, we can still
give it to people. So we're doing our part. So everybody do your part, please. Stay home as much as possible. Don't go out into crowds.
Even if you think it's like some lab made whatever.
Because it's not. Even if okay, here's the thing. Even if it were this lab made thing, that doesn't make it any less deadly or dangerous.
Right.
And you should still do your part to help not spread it.
Yes. Completely.
So, I mean...
There are people who are just way too...
frail.
Yes.
My grandfather's one. Like, I will not be seeing my grandfather...
My dad is
for
one
the
of
next
them.
For the next 4 months, probably.
Yep.
Just because he checks every box of somebody who this virus kills.
Yep. And my dad has a weakened immune system as of late.
Yep.
So...
Stop playing with the picture, talking to the microphone.
I am talking into the microphone.
No, you're not, because I can see the volume.
But you can hear me just fine.
I can see the volume differences.
But you can hear me just fine.
I can hear you. The mic can't because you're not talking, because you're looking down here, talking into your phone because you're painting your picture.
Okay.
So, yes. All right. So, yes, please, everybody just do your part. Stay home as much as possible.
Whether you believe it or not.
Yeah.
Please do it.
It's not a hoax. Like, seriously, people.
Yeah.
Wake up. Like, just look at Italy. That if we don't do our part and stay home as much as possible,
we will be
over the next 15 days, we become Italy, where the hospital system is overrun. You, as a young person, may be fine, just like us.
Actually, the hospitals are finding that younger people are more and more getting hospitalized with COVID-19 than older people. Older people are dying from it, but younger people are needing more hospitalization.
Right. Well, but it's still in that 20% range.
Right.
It's still only 20% that are requiring hospitalization.
Right, but it's more younger people than they anticipated.
But there's also a lot of younger people with immunocompromised
Compromisation,
things.
yeah.
So
Yes.
you think about somebody who maybe had, cancer when they were younger, things like that, childhood diabetes, things like that.
Yep.
Autoimmune diseases have been on the rise for many decades now.
Yep.
So,
and if you're pregnant and you get it, you're more than likely to be hospitalized.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, you had one of those patients the other day.
Yes, we did.
So, let's see. So, yeah, just do your part. Just be and be safe, because this thing does kill people. It kills a lot of people. It's killed a lot of people so far.
Yep.
10 in New York State. We were at 0 midway through last week. Mm-hmm. And as of today, we're at 10. So
that's 10 too many.
Yeah. So just be safe. Keep other people safe. Help keep everybody safe.
Yes, please.
And to provide you with additional listening stuff, we will be ramping back up our I Made Alicia Watch a Sports Movie podcast.
Per request.
So, yes. So, one of our patrons has requested that we do it by going out and watching the next 2 movies on the list and then telling me about it.
Because he loves our voices for some reason.
We will be, over the next week or so, week to 2 weeks, releasing Little Big League and Tin Cup, as well as others as they come. So, trying to give you guys as much listening stuff as you can handle.
Because you'll have plenty of time over the next month or so.
To stay inside or go and walk outside solitarily and stay away from crowds and listen to it. Yep. So until we get you guys again, the next thing you'll hear from us is the video this afternoon. And then the new episode Friday. And then next week, look out for 2 new episodes of this, plus at least 1 sports movie episode.
Yes.
And then from there on out, we'll be on regular schedules. And we'll be adding the sports movie stuff into the regular schedule.
Yep.
Like it was before. So, until we talk to you guys again later. Goodbye.
Bye.